Aries, welcome into your August 2025 reading. I haven't done one of these readings for you in a long time, okay? I'm pulling from the chakra oracles, and you have money that's coming out of the deck here. All right, so sacral chakra has a lot to do with what it is that has anything to do with what you're creating, how your abundance is coming in, it's finances, all right, the energy of power. So your money could be looking good in the month of August, all right. It's coming in connection at the bottom of the deck with the throat chakra. You might be self-expressing in some sort of way, Aries. All right, you got money coming through. I like that. Let's see what the message is in connection to your money. Lots of money. A lot of money. Okay. Welcome, Emanette. Your challenge for the month of August would be your emotional state. All right. You're going to try to balance the both. You could be traveling in the month of August. There's something in the month of August about strategy. You're trying to get to your Empress, Aries. You might just be manifesting money through the way that you speak, or doing something as you utilizing the throat chakra. Speaking money into your existence, speaking abundance into your life, something like that. But something requires strategy here. You could be recognized for something in connection to a lover. It's almost coming through as this person, and the way that you know them first is as a friend or through a family member. You may find it difficult getting to this person, so your focus may be on money at this time. You're going to be attracting a lot of suitors your way in the month of August as well, Aries, but I feel like you're only focused on one person, whoever that Empress is. This person you may have been waiting around for a while. You could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Libra. You feel lots of passion for this person, lots of attraction for this person. So how are they meant to come into your life in the month of August? You guys are going to be companions at first, okay? There will be some sort of boundary there, or there's something that you need to work through with this person. This person can be younger than you. You may desire this person and or see them as a great mother figure, very compassionate. There's some sort of investments in travel as well for this feminine energy. That possibly has been some sort of challenge for you because of the why you're focusing in on the money. So you could be speaking it into existence, your finances, and how you're going to be independent enough. All right, maybe there's something about traveling to this feminine energy, to this mother figure, or whoever it is that you have your eye on as the Empress. You're dealing with difficulties as of right now, coming out of July, with hardship. If you're not dealing with the hardship with resources, it could be that the person that you want has left you out in the cold somehow, some way. But you're like dying for some sort of brand new beginning here. So you might be generous with money, all right, in order to get this person to come visit you, or you want to go visit this person. You might be looking into like details and keeping this a secret so that you can kind of surprise and come back together with your soulmate. That's cute. All right. You could be going through some sort of separation and or divorce in marriage as well, if that resonates. That's been a very difficult cycle to end, but it looks like you're overcoming whatever that is. All right, it's like you intuitively know that you're done with that past. You're possibly shocking yourself here. Okay. Four of Wands. There's something about a celebration coming through. Surprising this person with a home could be of significance with the Four of Wands. All right. It's almost like, again, you spoke money into your existence. You could have started up some sort of brand new business. All right. And it being like a phenomenal achievement overall. Something was delayed in connection to I don't know if this is the mother figure that's coming through. I feel like someone could be like ignoring you so that you could focus on your work. More so not to distract you. I feel it's because this person feels that they need to reciprocate whatever it is that you have to offer. They want to come in and offer the same. That's because this is the person you were with in marriage. So either you separated from someone or you were going through some sort of divorce in order to come back together with this person. That is the truth. Okay, so that's one situation going on for you in the month of August. Again, I have not done these readings for a long time. Normally, I connect the astrology into the month of August, all right, or for whatever month I'm reading for. But I feel it's significant because it kind of aligns you where to prepare yourself for challenging time frames throughout the month. So we're going to walk through the astrology of it. I'll do the reading for those that don't like to sit through the astrology, but just letting you guys know what my plan is here. All right, let's see. The moon in Scorpio today could have you kind of deep in your feelings. Getting yourself prepared for whatever is coming up in August. You could be more so on the defense about resources at this time. There's something about you needing to escape something that you feel has you deep down in your emotions. And it's because you want to live a life of like living by your principles. So that's in the direction that you're going to be assertive. You could be doing this independently at this time. Possibly by the time the full moon in Aquarius happens, something comes into harmony for you in connection to whoever it is that you're partnered with. All right, the sun in Libra will be shining on your house of relationships. So if you're independent at this time, I don't feel that you're going to be there for very long. It's just that something requires order right now. There's something that needs to be cleaned up in your health as well, is what I feel. All right, you feel like there's some sort of order that's necessary in your life at this time in order for you to come back with whoever this is that you're partnered with. You possibly are going to be communicating a lot more in the month of August. All right, with the sun being in Gemini here on this card, there's something here that requires for you to, I don't know, I'm hearing contact. It's like you need to contact someone or something. But you feel the more versatile you are in communicating more, it's like the more you feel like you're going to be discriminated, all right, by others that don't understand the path that you're trying to go down, which is why I see you possibly coming out of July feeling all up in your feelings about whatever the finance thing is. Maybe you're not prepared to escape, but you're focused on your principles here. There could be some sort of drama specifically connected to anything that keeps you happy. Fifth house energy for you, that is your children. This could be and I see others coming at you to the extreme, all right, about you needing to end something. It seems like it's a bit impulsive at this time, but you remain optimistic here, and it's like you're focusing in on whatever brings you in your resources, your money, your finances in any way possible. It looks like a lot of Mercurian energy here. I have a lot of Mars energy here. All right, and again, heavy on the sun. I feel lots of travel for you. I don't know why. Sun in Libra and Sun in Gemini. These are air signs. So even if it's not like legit travel, it could be that you're traveling with your mind, if that makes sense. It's like you're inspired by things that you imagine to come to reality. All right. Saturn is currently in your sign, Aries. So it is that you're taking a risk here with something. It's in retrograde, so whatever that risk is, you're going to have some sort of review in the way that you present yourself out to others. So if it's that you need to clean up your health, or you need to clean up a situation with your partnership, or who you're married or contracted to, you could be deep up in your feelings right now, feeling on the defense, because it's almost like saying that you have to go focus in on your money. So whatever it is that you communicate out, other people might actually discriminate you because it could be causing drama and or others to react in a very extreme way in the way that they respond. All right, there could be some sort of speculation here about what is being kept a secret as well. Okay. If you are starting up whatever business or partnership you have here, it's going to require a lot of your time. You're going to feel connected to it like it's part of what you love to do. And it's going to call for a lot of your attention because it requires a lot of concentration, is what I'm trying to say. There could be a lot of egotism around you at this time as well, in situations that you know are important here and fulfilling. Others may feel that your endurance has a lot to do with what's fortunate to come in for you. And again, there could be pressure, let's say from family, all right, and where you should be appreciating the things that you don't have around you right now. So those are the things that you're choosing to chase. I'm seeing the moon and the sun in the 5th house, and this has a lot to do with what keeps you happy. All right. You could be falling in love with someone that is foreign to your culture. Someone or something that is foreign to your culture, whether you are traveling at a long distance and enjoying someone else's culture, their food, their language, whatever it may be. It's like you fall in love with it. That could also be connected to family and where you feel isolated from that specific situation. when you're around that situation, you feel a little bit more comfortable, exalted. All right, like you belong there, something like that. Someone might be coming through and not really telling you how it is that they feel. All right, it's like they're bluffing you through conversation. Okay, and this would be someone that you feel should be a little bit more generous with you. There's something that truly excites you, and it could be the influence of you being able to communicate with whoever that lover is. All right, even if it feels like a little bit snaky, just be aware that you're being influenced by someone and or something around you at that time. Just be careful that you're not being bluffed, quote unquote. Okay, maybe that's some sort of speculation in connection to family. All right, let me get into tea leaf. I'm here in the beach, going to the beach. I don't know if you're like planning for vacation, going to the beach. You're going to triumph over some sort of obstacle that you've been dealing with. It's like guaranteed success. Beware of greed right now. I feel like this is spirit calling you out. Beware of greed. I don't know if your birthday is in the month of March, but that is your season, Aries. I want to clarify, what is it, the obstacle that you're having triumph over? Compliment from an admirer. Somebody may be looking at you again as being in the spotlight or doing something that you're catching some sort of attention. What's this guaranteed success? You have a Capricorn or an Aquarius out here with the month of January. So this could be someone that you know. All right. So I'm having Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries with the months of January and heading into March. Okay. I don't know if it's that you're focusing on career or trying to do something that's going to protect the future for you. Okay. It could be that you are finally learning something about spirituality, even, or just imagining what it is that you want to live your life like in your reality, and then presenting that way, staying structured now. With Saturn now being in retrograde in your sign, you could be feeling like you're disciplined overall. Again, its spirit is coming through and saying pay attention to your health. All right, so your health is going to be of significance overall. Let's see. Great worry over nothing. Now, paying attention to your health came out under beware of greed. So if you're like eating like a fat pig, I'm going to be honest because I'm just going to say it. If you're eating like a fat pig, stop. Okay? Just stop. I don't feel there's much to worry about moving forward besides your health. Who it is that you have this, compliment from an admirer with. You having guaranteed success with a Capricorn or an Aquarius, or whether this be about your career or your future. All right, because there's some sort of trouble or obstacle that you're having triumph, or you're overcoming some sort of difficulty there. Other than that, everything looks good. I just saw that someone will be leaving your life. I don't know who that is. All right, you're going to be getting back to basics, or you already have been working on this. It's basically a change for the better in your life. And it says that there could be some sort of muddled, unclear thinking that comes through about some sort of announcement, whether this is an announcement that you have towards someone or an announcement that's coming from someone. Okay. Like tied down or restricted in some sort of way. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Maybe there was someone deceptive working against you here. So you have like guaranteed success. If someone tried to do something behind your back, they didn't get away with it. You've got the Ace of Wands coming out as the star. This could be something that you do that is a passion, all right, and where you're having lots of success. When it comes to greed, oh, it could be the way that you express yourself. You could be a little too blunt. All right, you could be a little too blunt. There's something that you need to really focus on cutting out of your life if it is affecting your health. I just said blunt, so I don't know if you smoke weed. I'm going to be honest. It's coming through as the Queen of Swords. It's like something that you know you need to cut out of your life. But you could be coming off a little bit too blunt, meaning you're a little bit too direct. Okay? You're possibly going to be leaving home. Or that could be someone from your home is going to be leaving your life. Somebody's leaving. Okay? What's this compliment from an admirer? The Devil. It could be from a Capricorn. Or if you have specific associates around you that are in connection to what you do for your career, you could have an admirer in the workplace, let's just say, or what you do for your occupation. All right. Okay, so you do something independently. This would be someone that has like their eye on you. It says pay attention to your health. All right. Something about your heart. All right. Focus on matters that affect problems with the heart. I don't feel like it's really something that you really have to worry about, but they're saying pay attention to it. All right. You just might not see some sort of... you don't see something coming. That card for me can also mean like having to go into like surgery or something. I'm seeing the swords. All right. I don't know. Is the heart connected with like the arteries? I know that you could have like clogged arteries or something and needing like needles or stents or something with the heart. That's what I see. All right. Let's see. Getting back to basics. It looks like you're going to be getting back to basics with your soulmate. And that's going to be the change for the better, and where you had some sort of muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah. That's the person I feel like you're traveling to. You were possibly going back and forth in the need to make a choice about this. If you're not traveling in the month of August, you actually might be choosing to travel when Saturn retrogrades back into Pisces, and that's going to be during eclipse season in September. Those are like specific time frames I'm giving you guys. All right. This is going to be the person that has their boundary up with you that you're traveling towards, and it's because you're coming through with some sort of brand new offer, and it could be a home. That's what I was picking up earlier in the first spread. Yeah, it's like a small offer or a home for a child or something like that, okay? I like it. I like this energy a lot. Okay. Let's move on. So if there's some sort of relocation or something like that happening, I see it working out successfully. It's almost like it was part of the plan. So continue to speak abundance into your life daily through the month of August, so that whenever it is that you choose to travel, you have what it is that's necessary when it's needed. Okay. I'm going to get into Kipper now. There's a main female coming out in your reading, Aries. There's something about someone experiencing losses here, or being taken advantage of, or stealing something. I don't know. The thief card is right next to this main female. All right. This could be you thinking about this main female, or if you're the main female, then there is a masculine that's thinking about stealing from you. I don't know what that's all about. It has to do with this person's occupation. So if you're the main female in this reading, it looks like you're the one that's experiencing loss, and there's someone that's thinking about you and what you do for your occupation. All right. And if it's a masculine that I'm reading for, there's a main female that is stealing, and this person is on your mind. And possibly, I don't know if they're trying to come after you and what you do for work or what your occupation is. This could be like someone coming for your title or something that involves your career. Yeah, it's almost like this person would be trying to come through and take your position or something. Take it as it resonates. Now, if you are the main female, you are being seen as high honor. All right, receiving some sort of promotion here. You might understand, Aries, that whoever is stealing from this main female could be that that person is a false person. If the main female thinks that she's going to steal from the masculine Aries, they got you fucked up. Okay? I feel like this is going to be someone that you feel you want to be in courtship with. So if this is a love situation and there's a main female that is experiencing loss, you're thinking about this person and giving them some sort of promotion so that they can release themselves from a false person that they're in courtship with. Let's be clear. All right. And it's like you want this person to change communities. All right. So if somebody's relocating or traveling, it's going to be because they're relocating to a different community, to a different home, something like that. All right. I'm going to split the deck. Yeah, unexpected income from a home. That's what I feel. You see the house in the background. All right, so it's coming through in many different speds. That whoever you're after, whoever that Empress energy is that you possibly have your mind on, it could be that you're the secret admirer. I don't know. All right, but it's coming through that you want to offer this person some sort of promotion and a home. Okay? But it's like relocation is required. Wisdom of the Oracle. Just going to pull one card and we'll clarify. In the month of August, heavy on the community, fork in the road, in connection to their community. You might be like wanting to give someone a vehicle and keeping this a secret. If you're planning this, there's definitely people that are surrounding whatever it is that you're trying to give this person. If it is a vehicle, there's people that are manipulating a situation. I don't know if it's whoever's surrounded by the community, or the community creating some sort of illusion with vehicles in connection to the person that you're after. It feels like this is the person that you want to gift something to. I see you very abundant in the month of August. I see it. Very abundant. And it could be what you do for work. All right? You could be like the boss of whatever organization or institution that you work for, or whatever is your occupation. And you're seeking someone to come into business with. All right. This could be like a secret organization with vehicles. I don't even know what that means. Someone is meant to keep a boundary up with whoever their counterpart is if they're coming into business with you. So This is your energy and being seen as very abundant in the month of August. And then I also see someone that they're involved in love. They need to hold a boundary up with that person if you're going to be relocating this person. You understand? There's something about family and happiness here. But doing something secretive, keeping it hidden, or you trying to keep hidden who you're searching for, because it's coming through as a star in connection to what you've been trying to keep a secret. So I don't know if you're like searching for the star or secretly trying to get a message to the star about some sort of gift of a vehicle, or doing something secretly involving vehicles. I don't know. Okay. It's crazy. But it's almost like if this person that you're going after and wanting to give something to, they have to have their boundary up with whoever it is that's toxic in their life. They can't come with attachments. Let's be clear. It can't come with attachments. It's like that's part of the rules here. Okay. I don't feel like you want this person to say anything. It's like, you know what I mean? Keep quiet. Take a step back. So if this is a business deal, it has something to do with vehicles and the things that we do secretly. All right. If it has anything to do with it, I even see spirituality out here. I don't know if someone has like a spiritual gift. Okay. And this is the reason why you want to come collaborate with this person, because I also see the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out together. So this is someone that you feel you have a spiritual connection to, but you also want to have this business rolling, and it could be like coming into alignment, but having to have a boundary up when it's like expressing the love. Unless you're married to this person or committed, you know, with children and the home environment, the whole shebang, like it all has to be in alignment. So this is possibly why, if you're going through some sort of divorce, or you're separating from something, or someone's leaving your life, or you could be choosing to leave home to travel, it's so that you can go after what it is that you desire. Being part of a specific community, going after something that you feel is going to be successful, part of your future, how it's going to help you become abundant, and having to more so keep a boundary up in connection to protecting your emotional state is how I feel. Or whoever you're going after, if they're in connection with someone, you want them to be separated. It's weird. It's very weird. All right, I need to get into the astrology of all this. Ouch. Welcome in, you guys. Okay, give me 1 second, because I need to make sure that this is all updated. So let's be clear with the current transits that are happening like right now, and I can tell you where the placements are for you guys in your chart. Let me just update. We're at 7:51 p.m. on July the 31st. 7:51 p.m. So for Aries, you guys have the Sun and Mercury in retrograde that is shining in your 5th house. So your 5th house has all to do with love affairs, your pleasure, creativity, self-expression, children. It is your hobbies. It is your artistic talents. It could be vacations. It could be romantic love through passion, joy, contentment, and or the conception of a child, a birth. All right, especially if it's something that you're creating. All right, so Mercury being in retrograde in the sign of Leo was coming through in your reading as someone creating some sort of drama. Now, I don't know if this is someone that you feel is pregnant by you or you're having someone else's baby, but the sun is shining in your 5th house. So it's bound to take place here, and where we technically have this conjunction today at 9 degrees exactly at this point in time. All right, with the sun in Leo over to Mercury in Leo in retrograde. All right, I'm just curious to see what Leo is at the 9th degree, to see if it resonates with your reading a little bit. I like to tap into the spirituality part of this all. And because Mercury is in retrograde, it's going to be heading back towards the 8th degree. So there's some sort of impact that's happening on your life right now. And it says knowing the elements of beauty, creating something inspiring and beautiful that involves passion and commitment. So this is possibly in your love life. I don't know. It says wherever change is occurring It is everywhere and always. Three things are present. Spirit, in other words, the breath of life is one, creative passion, and the fire of enthusiasm is another. The third is material substance, the dregs of old. So sand, fire, and breath. Each of these elements is correct dynamic balance that must be applied if we are to create something beautiful and timely. Imagine being able to turn sand into beautiful glass. All right, so I definitely feel like your love life is being called out here. What it is that you choose to create and the amount of passion that you have towards something or someone. All right, we're going to leave that at that. Now, the moon is in your 8th house. The moon is at its fall in the 8th house. So you could be deep in your emotional feelings overall. We've seen that in the reading. We currently have Venus in Cancer. So you could definitely be choosing to like beautify your home if you are moving. All right. And then we see Mars in Virgo. I see you being very much assertive when it comes to your work, whatever it is that you do for work. You could be feeling criticized by other people in the workplace. Again, we saw that. We picked that up. All right. Jupiter is also in Cancer. So there could be an expansion or an opportunity for growth when it comes to your home environment. I'm seeing Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries, both in retrograde. All right. So it's almost like where you've been very structured and disciplined and how it is that you want others to see you in your reality is in your house of self. So it's asking that you present yourself that way. I'm structured, I'm responsible, I'm ambitious, I can do this. It's given an attitude of I can create for myself whatever it is that I imagine. All right, now Pluto in the sign of Aquarius, it could be a lot transforming in connection to friendships overall. And the North Node being in Pisces, I see you being in alignment more of your vulnerable side, compassionate side, all right? And even learning a little bit about spirituality, okay? And then we also have Chiron that is currently in retrograde as of, I think it was the 30th of July. Yes, the 30th of July, Chiron went retrograde in Aries, which is your sign. So whatever the core wound is and the way that you want to present yourself out to the world, that's going to be, even heading into 2026, an area in your life and where you feel there needs to be some sort of healing done, okay? And if it's in opposition, obviously, to any time the moon is in Libra, it's going to be a core wound that you feel that you have with a specific relationship or partnership. I just want to make that clear because we just came out of the moon in Libra early this morning. So coming out of last night into today, there could have been like a shift in your energy, being that Chiron went retrograde yesterday and the moon was in your house of relationships, okay? So there's this core wound feeling like you really feel hurt about something, and it could be that you feel you need to bring structure into your life to present yourself to this person a certain way so that you can create out of whatever it is that you deep emotionally feel now that the moon is in Scorpio, okay? All right. It has to do with the lover. I'm seeing the sun shining in your 5th house. So again, it's bringing this energy of you wanting to bring not just happiness, not just, you know, the energy of love back in, but I feel there's something that needs to be repaired. Typically, Leo to Libra's energy has a lot to do with love. And if you've noticed, anytime that the moon is in Libra, it will always sextile over to where the sun is and or where Mercury is currently in retrograde in the sign of Leo. All right. So it's partnerships and partnerships with your children. All right. This is like a deep core wound healing that you're focusing on at this time. All right. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing something because, I mean, we can't forget to spill the tea, right? Like, what's really going on in your energy? Let's get nosy and then I'm out of here. Se habla español un poquito. Un poquito. I'm a fake Puerto Rican girl, I guess. I was born in the States. Don't judge me. Judge your moms. Right, so someone could be trying to push your boundaries, testing your limits in the month of August. All right, I feel that you need to continue spreading positivity or radiating that energy out because obviously you're this structured, disciplined person now. All right. And then we've got like huge temporary distance with someone here. You're going to end up reconnecting with this person. I'm telling you, you're going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling. You're going somewhere. You're meeting up with somebody. I see an older man here with a younger woman crossing the street. So if you're an older man and let's just say you're elder, all right, this could be you reconnecting with your child, okay? Or someone's pushing your boundary in not allowing you to see a child, something, I don't know, something like this, all right? But there's only temporary distance. This isn't going to last forever. All right, so just release the expectation of what is going to take place here. Let things unfold naturally, as it says. I'm going to pull 2 more cards and we're gone. All right, there could be just someone that has like jealousy issues and that is keeping tabs on you at this time. It could be a mother figure, because I'm seeing like the mother figure doesn't want you to step into their boundary, and or that person could be the energy of jealousy right now. If it has to do with a child, like you're trying to spread positivity towards a child, and this feminine energy that looks like a feminine face, they could be trying to keep tabs on you. All right, it's like their concern is a facade, or they feel that way about you. Like, let's just say you disappeared from your child's life and you're now trying to reconcile and make things right. This person may feel that you're not being sincere, or that you have some sort of ulterior motives, whatever that is. All right, hold on. It's almost like if you have some sort of hidden agenda behind why you're coming back around this side. I think it's just because the energy is calling for it, right? Like the alignment of the planets are happening in that way. Who is this that is pushing your boundaries, Aries? The same person that you've been trying to offer an opportunity to, a home to, like a new beginning to. It's coming through as the Ace of Pentacles. So how are you spreading positivity? By spreading love. Just being there. Those conversations through the phone, or the I love yous, or I miss yous, because it feels like there's distance, okay? That's the truth. There's distance, and the only way that you can do that is through communication, through speaking truth. All right? So just release the expectation of how something's going to unfold naturally. Because whatever is meant to come in, or whatever message you need to get across, it will come through that way. Now, I don't know who this is that has jealousy issues that's affecting you guys' relationship, but it looks like that's the person that you're trying to reconcile with. All right, with Judgment. All right, this person could have been keeping tabs on you. That's the person that actually, I don't know. They're trying to see whether you are going to be leaving home or walking away, or if you're going to emotionally withdraw from them. So this is the same person that's putting they feel this way about you, or this is them putting up some sort of facade about concern, whether you're going to be traveling towards them or whatnot. I don't know. But Saturn in Pisces transit for September 1st is going to be of significance here. Again, I feel like you've been pushing your boundaries here, trying to offer someone something. And it's coming through with expressing love and truth and communicating that you want to reconcile. You want to travel towards this person. But I don't think that they're, really concerned, because they feel like you have ulterior motives. All right. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag, like yourself. All right. Or a Scorpio. They feel like you're not having the right motives. This person chooses either leave your life, end it with you, and doesn't want to reconcile with you, but you want to reconcile it with them. They may feel that you're like bluffing. That came out in the reading as well. There's something about like bluffing here. There's someone that's like overthinking. As I say bluffing, this is Jupiter and Gemini in tarot. But I feel like this person feels like you're overthinking a situation. Or like paying too much attention to things that are not really of a major concern, or something like that. All right, especially about family. Like they think you're bluffing about wanting to be with them long term. Is it true? No, you really love this person. And it could be that you're really willing to like get up and leave and travel towards them. It's only a matter of time. Don't worry about it. It's a matter of time. You're going to be guided to follow your instinct here. Even if things are delayed, you have a soulmate and you have children with this person. This is someone from the past. All right. This is the card of Venus in Cancer, which is stepping in just as of late last night, 11:57 p.m. All right. And it is now trining over today's energy with the moon in Cancer. Okay. So this is someone you either have as someone from your past or someone you have children with, but there's just been some sort of delay in trying to get you to this person, whoever this is. All right. I think that's it. That's all I got. If you guys want a spiritual message, I'll pull it from the Angel Tarot real quick, just to see if for those that are on spiritual journeys, where you're heading here for the month of August. Okie doke. I have the Magician. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. So for those that are on spiritual journeys, I see you becoming the Magician. Manifesting spirituality into your life, or at least being interested in learning something about it. Okay? I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.